Here's a question we get all the time at our agency. This is a question we get weekly, definitely weekly, if not daily. But do I need to add all of my drivers to my business auto policy? Do I need to add all of my drivers to my business auto policy? You own a company. You might own a construction company. You might have a contracting business. Maybe you're in delivery, livery, transportation. You have a business auto policy, and you want to know if you have to add all your drivers. My name is Mike Fusco. I'm the president and CEO of Fusco Orsini and Associates. We provide struggle-free insurance and risk management services for busy people. To answer your question, or the question that we get often, the short answer is yes. Yes, you do need to add all of your drivers to your business auto policy. They need to be listed on the policy. But now you might ask why. Well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, the contract language for most providers. Remember, an insurance policy is a contract. Most providers in the contract stipulate that you have to have the drivers listed. If you don't have the driver listed and that driver gets in an accident, the carrier could decline the claim, or they may have something called a permissive use endorsement on the policy, which means that they can lower the level of liability on the policy to lower limits in the event that that person causes third-party injury or damage. Now, instead of having $500,000 or $750,000 or $1 million in limits, they can lower it down to say $25,000 or $50,000, putting your business at risk, putting you at risk, and just causing a big problem overall for your protection. Now, the second reason why is because insurance carriers need to know who's driving these vehicles to properly price your policy. If you have drivers that are youthful, maybe they're under the age of 25, carriers rate for that. If they have poor driving records, carrier needs to know that because they're a higher risk, higher probability of an accident. But it also goes the other way. If you have a driver that, is a mature driver, has a good experience, doesn't have any claims or accidents, this could help your insurance premium. Okay, this could help your insurance premium, especially if you have more drivers than vehicles on your policy. Now, some of the better drivers are going to override the rating basis on some of the worst drivers, and you can get an overall better premium. Now, there are carriers, and this is just I consider it like a second level of protection, but there are carriers that provide endorsements. In a lot of cases, they're called broadening endorsements that delete certain exclusions or certain endorsements on the policy, on the business auto policy, to provide additional protection for you, the business owner. So, for example, and I'm not going to quote any particular insurance companies, but there are carriers that delete the fellow employee exclusion. There are carriers that consider all employees as covered drivers. So those types of things help, and they're not there to eliminate the need to add drivers on the policy. They're there in case you forgot to add a driver to a policy. Maybe there was a miscommunication. Maybe this driver was just hired and we didn't add them yet to the policy. They're there as a second course or a fallback in the event that something is missed. They're not there for consistent or continuous protection so that you don't need to add people on the policy. So that's the short of it. I can get into more detail with you if you want to speak about it. 858-384-1507. That's my direct dial to my desk. I'm happy to speak to you. Again, my name is Mike. If you're a client of our agency and you have additional questions about this, contact your broker. You can call them by phone or text. You can also email us anytime, service@foagency.com. We're happy to help. And if you don't have a representation for your business auto, or you are looking to possibly add business auto to your portfolio of insurance coverage, fill out the form below, and we will get you in touch with an associate here to help you out. Build out a program that works for you. Make sure your risk management is in line. Make sure that you have proper driver educational trainings, fleet management trainings, vehicle safety trainings, things that we do to help you reduce the risk of having an accident or a claim before it happens. Thank you very much for visiting. We'll hope to see you soon. Take care.